Morning guys, it's Thursday at GM. We've got some nice cars in this morning. We've got Parv's Ferrari. Is it a 488, Chris?
It is GTB.
488 GTB in for a stage 1 GM tune. We've got Ryan's Nismo GTR from Aberdeen, and we've got Jack's R35 GTR from Aberdeen for a service. We've got Dean and Matty finishing off BMW M5 alignment from yesterday's work. Dale's prepping James Harley's R35 GTR. Jimmy's working on Nathan's engine. He's went with a T1 Strutter kit, billet girdle, so he is prepping the block ready for that. Then Dean is going to be working on an RS6, which is Robin's, used to be Romain's car. And Kyle is working on some gearbox stuff. Scotty is fitting an engine on a Nissan Elgrand. Rendog is fabricating some stuff for James Chow's car and the race car as well. And Jan is working on James Chow's project as well. So I'm going to go with the camera and show you where we're at. So very busy, and yeah, we'll see how the guards are doing today. Right guys, I'm in the valet bay with James's R35 GTR. This was the one on the early episodes, had a broken crankshaft, had a built engine from somewhere else. It came in as a dead car, so we built it back up, put a GM forged engine, it had some HKS turbos, but we reworked them into some G series turbos. I think G3900s, really quick car. Me and Romain went out and we did like 1.1 G when we did a pull on second gear. Dale's busy prepping it. Dale, don't forget them stickers. They need to come off. Rendog is over here modifying my seat on my R34. Yeah. One of the new additions to the GM squad, who's taking like a duck on water at the minute, loving it.
Loving it.
He's doing a good job at GM. But let's go and see the workshop and see what's going on there and see what the guys are up to. I'll also show you the two GTRs that have just come in as well for some work. But let me spin this camera around. We have Haggy's RX-7 and my 720S. Absolutely unbelievable cars. So we've had two GTRs being dropped off today at GM, as I said earlier, for servicing, all the way from Aberdeen. I'm going to spin these round and show you them. So we've got Jack's car and Ryan's car, so a little bit more about them in a minute. But beautiful cars. So we've got Scotty finishing off the Elgrand. That should be up and running today. So Scotty's just doing some work under there, cleaning stuff up. And then we've got Dean finishing off Robin's RS6. I had a major coolant leak. You've probably seen in my post the other day. Front end was all off. Quite a complex job. There's Kyle finishing off the gearbox for a customer as well. Thumbs up, there we go. I'll let him crack on as he's busy. So we've got some engines. Not sure whose that is. Oh, I do know. Nathan, that is your engine. Jimmy has been stripping it down. We're going to have a T1 4.1 stroker, billet girdle, so all that will get sent off to get machined. Then we have Sebastian's GTO engine that Jimmy has built. I believe we're waiting for a few little bits and pieces, and then that is ready to go. So we've got Parv's Ferrari. Chris is going to do a tune and he can update on the blog later. I believe Haggy's just bought some wheels for this, some Vossen wheels. We'll see what it makes before and after. James Chow's R34 is progressing rather nicely. Jan's doing a fantastic job on it. So with the restoration work and things do take a little bit longer because everything was stripped. So we've got to put it all back together and also build it. Dog is working on this special 32-35 project. He's doing a good job on this. It is progressing rather nicely. It's going to be a beast, this car. Turbos are on, engine is there. Then we have BMW M5 in for an alignment that Matty is doing. One of our techs there. It's also had rear springs and front springs done, and some sway bars, some other bits and bobs. So Matty's taking care of that. That is the workshop updates. I'm going to give the camera to Chris, and then he can take over for today. And I think that's pretty much it, because the lads are going to be on the projects pretty much most of the day.
Chris is losing his voice, so I'll try my best.
Yes.
Well, not much of a voice.
Chris has been shouting. Who have you been shouting? Have you been watching the football?
Aye, bit of everything, I think.
He's been shouting. He's been shouting at someone. So if you've been shouted at by Chris, put it in the comments. But anyway, Mr. Jimmy, I was looking for you in the engine room, but I've done it. There he is.
I'm just showing me a crispy new car.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll leave the camera and I'll leave it to the boys to sort.
Okay, so Bob's Ferrari is strapped and ready for base runs. We'll pull off some base data, get some logs, and let's see how she sounds. Put the camera down, let's get some video.
So as you see in there, Pars 488 GTB was on the dyno. It's recently had some upgrades from us, carbon stuff. The Vossen wheels, which just made this car look just next level, mate. It's just unbelievable, this car in person. Nice spec car as well from Ferrari. So that's getting tuned. We're now in the main workshop where Chris here in the corner is starting the fabrication on James Chow's titanium boost pipes as well, so it's got all titanium.
Alright.
So me and Chris, I'm just saying that you just made a start tacking everything together, getting all the dimensions and stuff like that there. You can see there, just first sort of the process.
Yeah.
I know James, you're super excited for this, but yeah, like I say, it's going to be sort of next level, isn't it? So it's just a case of making this jigsaw into actual life sort of product now, isn't it?
Yep.
So
getting it there. It's a lot of time taken by putting these pieces together.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of time welding, but
yeah,
full concentration.
100%. I think that's what people don't understand, is how much time and labour goes into stuff like titanium. The process of doing it as well. But the finished product is just, it's amazing.
So light.
Yeah.
So light and strong.
And especially the car, which we all know about now, you know, it's the top tier car, so it needs this next level sort of items. But yeah, look forward to the complete set, and then we'll do a update video on that once it's all done. But yeah, move on. So we're going to catch up with Matty, who's just finished doing a Nismo R35 service and is now on to his second one. So yeah, Matty, how's it going?
Alright.
Busy day for you, innit?
Aye, busy.
Yeah.
Been non-stop.
Yeah.
M5 this morning, Nismo, now service and ABS pump.
Yeah, and especially in these cars, it is vital to get these cars serviced and make sure that the ops is sort of spec'ing up to date, because you know yourself firsthand, as soon as they start going downhill on sort of service plan and stuff like that,
Aye,
you have issues and stuff like that.
massive issues. I mean, if you don't keep the service,
Yeah.
then you just end up
Yeah.
with a big bill when
Yeah.
you do eventually come around to servicing it.
100%. And what we find as well, the main thing is the gearbox sump pans, all your ones.
Yeah.
90% are rotten. We do stock bit of options in the house, so if you ever want to sort of have a look at that option, you know where it is. You can drop me or Jürgen an email, so it's info@gm-imports.co.uk or sales@gm-imports.co.uk. But we'll leave Matty to it because he's got a very busy day today.
I've got
And,
more stuff on after this one.
Yeah, that's it. It's busy lad. So to note on parts as well, we have got some coilovers here for our 32 GTR. Now, I knew personally that Öhlins did stock these coilovers for this platform, but Europe currently only list the options for 33 and 34 GTR. We were able to source these. These are for a 32 platform. We managed to get these overseas. Possibly one of the best top tier coilovers for any sort of car. Basically more sort of, you know, fast rotor track use, but the quality in these is just unparalleled. It is next level, and I'm so glad that we managed to get you secured, because this is the coilover choice that we wanted for this car originally. So let's have a look at these guys. So yeah, just to add, we are super lucky with the distributors that we do use and have, especially relationship with them now. But yeah, if you need any sort of rare parts, or parts which you think might work in your car, or which ones you potentially can't get here in UK and Europe, definitely just drop me an email at sales@jm-imports.co.uk and I'll be happy to help.
Right guys, it's Thursday night and Max and Jacob are in the office because why?
Because we're opening a mystery container.
Yeah, so we've got a mystery container and we're going to go and check it out. So, should we film them? Do you want to be filmed?
Yeah.
Let's go. So, there's a container, the mystery container. Are you going to open it?
How can you?
I'm not sure. I took all the locks off. No good?
I know why.
Why?
That is wee tight. That is wee tight.
Right, let's see if we can open it. Let's see if Dad can help.
A few moments later.
Pull. Jacob, help him pull it. Oh, they've done
I'm
it.
stronger. See?
Go, what is it?
Wow. It's just a bunch of cards. Stuff.
Whoa.
Well, it's really big.
What is it we've got?
Not much good stuff. But Dad, cut that out the car stuff.
Right guys, I think they didn't find what they wanted. So that is the end of the show today. We're going to wrap up and go home. So that is all for today guys. I hope you like the videos we're doing. Don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, share, comment, good, bad. Okay.